Hi, I'm Olivia Wik, and you're watching This is Codi. You can check out my new single, When I Was Drunk, on any streaming platform, my website, Instagram, the internet. I'm on there.
Bet you think when you drink that you're 10 feet tall, confident, heaven sent here to save us all. 3 a.m. can't pretend you just hit the wall. When I was drunk, you look better. Look at you, you're just so happy. Thought for sure that you were gonna get with me.
And we are back. Welcome to another episode of This is Codi. I am your host, and I have a special guest with me today, Olivia Wik.
Hi.
How's everything going?
I'm going well, thanks.
I appreciate you making the time to come out today.
Thank you for making the time, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know you're busy.
Yeah, no, this will be fun. So I want to start out with when and how did music all start for you? Did it come naturally in the family?
My family is very non-artistic because my dad played sports, my brother's into video games, my mom has just kind of been more into teaching and education, and then for me, I discovered my love for singing at a very young age. I would like make up little random songs, and there's this home video of me like with flowers saying, "Just for Mom." I was very, very quiet. But then when I was 8, I started to play guitar.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I love this. This is great, but my hands are too tiny. So I gave that up and started not professionally, but taking voice lessons. And then from there, I just started to go into musical theater, and I just continued on from there, started entering competitions, and then I was like, I want to do this.
This is the time, yeah.
This is what I want to
All right.
do, yeah. And so, yeah, that's kind of how I got into it, and now I'm finally putting something of my own out there instead of just being behind the scenes writing for other people.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you been writing for?
I'd say I've been professionally writing since I was 16.
Okay.
So I'm 23 now.
Okay.
So for a few years.
Nice.
Yeah.
So growing up, who were some of your biggest influences and why?
Growing up, I listened to a lot of country music, and that's where I originally started. I started in country music.
Okay.
And I listened to Aslan Debison. I don't know if you remember her.
I don't.
She was this artist from the Maritimes, and she was this young girl, and I was like, I want to be like her. So I listened to her growing up, Leanne Rimes, Shania Twain, a lot of the Eagles, surprisingly.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, which isn't bad. My parents had the Honeymoon in Vegas CD that I listened to a lot. And I listen to a lot of oldies, and I still do. I find that a lot of the rhythms and the grooves that were there aren't necessarily present so much in pop music these days, but I find myself naturally gravitating towards them. So.
The oldies but goodies, right?
Yeah,
I know,
totally.
I'm a 90s baby, and
Yeah.
I always listen to the 90s stuff more than the new stuff. So.
Yeah, like mine is like older than that.
Yeah.
But it's like 1970 back. So,
Fair enough,
yeah.
fair enough. All right, so let's jump into your music. You just released your new single, When I Was Drunk.
Yes.
It's out, it's doing really good.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What inspired it?
It's not autobiographical, I will say that. People ask that. They're like, so songwriting is very personal, and yes, it can be, but this one was kind of more, we just went with the track that inspired it instead. I was in a songwriting camp in Toronto, and I was writing with 2 gentlemen named Todd Wright and Tino Zolfo. And Tino, he was like, I have this cool track that's like very Charlie XCX, and I was like, dope, let's listen to it. And we were all like, this is amazing, let's create something with this. And we wanted to write something a little bit edgier, a little bit more kind of along what she sings about. And Todd has actually never been drunk, and I hardly ever am.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so it was just like a bunch of people writing this wonderful song where we just all clicked, and it was like, what about this? Perfect. What about this? Perfect. And then it was just fantastic. It was so easy and like effortless. It was just amazing.
Awesome. And your music video, who came up with the idea? Who filmed it?
So actually, a woman I went to junior high school with, her name is Emily Parr. She graduated from the design program at McEwen.
Cool.
And she is a fantastic photographer, fantastic designer, and now fantastic cinematographer. So this was the first time that either of us had ever done a music video, really. Yeah. And I was like, hey, I know you're really creative, and I know you have really wonderful, ethereal kind of ideas. And she really likes Petra Collins, and I do too. And I was like, you're perfect for this, would you want to work with me on this? And she's like, I've never done that before. I'm like, girl, me either. Like, this is an exploration for the 2 of us. So we did that a few months ago, back in February, and yeah, just released it all with the single last month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so do you know what made her come up with that idea for the video?
I think just the track again too,
Yeah.
because she and I have very similar tastes with style and design, which is perfect because then it makes the process so much easier than me having to send something back and be an irritating artist.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it was really wonderful because there's kind of like an iridescence to everything, and there's a little bit of a film on top of everything. There's a little bit of a kaleidoscope effect. It's all very trippy, and like it really does encapsulate that sense of like, whoa, like you're feeling kind of drunk, which is perfect.
Right.
Yeah, so it was
Awesome.
super easy and lovely.
Awesome. All right. And
I don't know if I said her name, Emily Parr. Did
You
I say
did,
that?
yes,
I don't,
yeah,
okay.
you did,
I
yeah.
want to make sure she gets the credit.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay. Do you have any plans for more new music in the near future?
I'm hoping so.
Maybe an EP?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah?
I think I'm just gonna keep on the single track for now, apply for some grants, see how that goes.
Yep.
That's always an adventure.
For sure. That's what I hear. They're
Yeah.
quite difficult.
You don't want to write grants for me.
Yeah. All right. Who's someone you would love to collaborate with in the future?
Oh my God, Charlotte
Or one
Cardin.
day, yeah.
Charlotte Cardin is an amazing songwriter. I would chop off my left arm to be able to write with her.
How come?
Because her lyrics are just so straightforward yet incredible, and her melodies are just so easy, and like nothing's difficult with her, nothing's hard. Like her concepts aren't like they're very universal, but they're not difficult to understand, but yet she puts a different kind of spin on everything.
Okay.
She's very artistic, very lyrical, very clever in how she does it all. So
Awesome.
yeah, I would love to work with her.
All right. And what's next for you? Do you have any upcoming shows this summer we can look forward to?
I do actually. June 6th, I don't know when this will come out, but June 6th I'm going to be hopefully playing the Raw Edmonton showcase.
Great.
So there will be a link. I'm going to put a link tree in my bio on Instagram.
Perfect. We'll put that
So you can run on there.
in the description of this as well.
Amazing.
Awesome. And last thing, you can tell everyone where we can find you on social media.
Just about everywhere you can Google me. But
Yeah.
Facebook, Olivia Wik, that's W-I-K. Instagram, my handle is Olivia Sings, but if you look up Olivia Wik, I'm there too. Twitter, Olivia Wik. My website is oliviawick.com. And yeah, I don't make it that difficult to
Perfect.
find me.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
I
no
really
problem.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much for having me.
All right, guys, go check out Olivia Wik. All her links will be in the description below. Check her out June 6th, Raw Edmonton, and that's at Union Hall.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.